paradigm shift. In response to the call of the times, CAWP decided to venture into direct project implementation until it was able to get a grant from the Presidential Management Staff to start its livelihood and cooperative programs. It also worked out grants from the United States Agency for International Development and other foreign funding agencies. During the term of President Esther A. Vibal, who served from 1989 to 1991, CAWP leaders proposed to change the name of the organization to its present nomenclature, the National Council of Women of the Philippines, to align its identity with other national councils affiliated with the International Council of Women. Strengthening the organization. From 1991 to 1993, Justice Leonor Ines Luciano took over the helm of NCWP, professionalizing the organization with a secretariat with 3 administrative and technical support personnel and organized local councils to support the implementation of the Philippine Development Plan for Women. Kariktan 2000, the NCWP Platform of Action, was activated to promote women's involvement in economic recovery, public health, and sound decision-making. Likewise, during her term, 1. Local women's organizations were accredited for implementing sectoral representation, resulting in the accreditation of more than 3,000 women's organizations by the COMELEC. And 2. 53 different handy guide series on various women in development topics were developed through a USAID grant. Consequently, Justice Ines Luciano and Dr. Minerva Laudico were appointed as sectoral representatives to Congress. Involvements in the national and international arenas. After the term of Justice Luciano, Dr. Nona Saldana Ricafort led the NCWP from 1993 to 1997, and she also became the next ACWO president. As ACWO president, Dr. Ricafort initiated the conduct of various international initiatives. 1. NCWP actively participated in the UN 4th World Conference on Women in Beijing, China on September 4 to 15, 1995. 2. And the NGO Forum on August 30 to September 8, where the NCWP spearheaded 9 workshops and fora. At the national level, NCWP led the women's participation at the National Women's Celebration in March, participated in by more than 12,000 government and non-government organizations of women, in a show of support that accorded them the Guinness World Record of the biggest assembly of women at the Luneta Grandstand and Open Field. Likewise, during her term, the NCWP 1 focused on conducting national and provincial women's summits to provide a venue for enhancing women and youth in implementing its action programs. 2. Started the celebration of Rural Women's Day, highlighting the role of women in food production. 3. Succeeded in sourcing funds for its headquarters with the help of Speaker Jose de Venecia. 4. And had the rare privilege of hosting the official visit of United States First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton through a forum on women where the gracious First Lady was the keynote speaker.